Hello and welcome to the Nope Coach podcast. This is episode 317, The Birthday Show, Not Suit. I'm your host, Suzanne. Today, it's my birthday. I'm turning 40 and I have received some of the most amazing gifts. So a shout out to everybody. Last month, I put up an episode called Talk 40 to Me. And I popped in there my Amazon wish list, which was a big thing. I was like, that's really kind of like, and oh my goodness, the things I have received, I've so blessed. And the things I've received that weren't on the wish list, like I love it. People are like, I decided to go rogue. It wasn't a prescription. It was just if you don't know what to get and you'd like to get me something, these are the things that I would love. But I'm going to share some of them today. Firstly, this shirt. So I'm going to stand up. If you're listening to it on audio, come over to YouTube. If you go Suzanne Kohlberg, check out YouTube. Search it up, or the Nope Coach, you'll probably find it for you as well. But it says, for anyone, I hope it's not reversed for you guys on YouTube, but it says swearing helps, the Nope Coach. And I was just like, oh my goodness, yes, I love this. And then the other one, it's a Yeti and it has 40 on one side. Yeti is a drink bottle, if you don't know and you're listening. And on the other side, it has a pineapple. I love it so much. And I don't own a Yeti until now. And I was like, is this dishwasher proof? Because if you don't know me, I'm really lazy. And on the packaging, I'll find it 1 second so I can read it out because it amused me greatly. So a Yeti comes with a little care and use instructions pamphlet. And it says, dishwasher safe because no one needs more work to do. And I was like, oh my goodness, a brand after my own heart. But seriously, check it out. It's amazing. So cool. And if you are new to the show and you don't know the obsession with pineapples, if you don't know already, how long does a pineapple take to grow? Just hazard a guess. Because when I found out it was 18 months, twice as long as a human baby, I was blown away because how often when we are trying to make changes, and I coach in boundaries and transformation and change is my jam, we do something for a few days, maybe even a few weeks or a month, and then we're like, oh, it's not working, and we just stop. But, lasting change takes time. So I have a pineapple in my branding and now a pineapple to sit next to me on my water bottle to remind me that it's going to take time. If it doesn't hit instantly, if it's not an instant success, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be. You can keep chipping away, you can keep toiling, you can keep working towards it. So yes, thank you so much for all the birthday love. If you want to send me something, I'll pop the Amazon wishlist link in this video. There's still time. I will take the birthday and make it a birthday season. I got that from my friend Danielle. Her husband Scott used to say his birthday season. And it's funny, my husband's birthday is 9 days before mine. So his birthday season's really short because then my birthday comes in. But then the next birthday after mine is not till June, which is Casimir's. So I can have an extended birthday season. I will claim that. Gifts is my love language. So yeah, so good. And at the time that you guys will be tuning into this, if you're tuning in live, we'll be making our way home. We've gone on a cruise to New Zealand for my husband's birthday, my birthday, and our wedding anniversary. So we managed to hit 3 occasions in this one trip, and it's my 40th. I don't normally take the kids out of school, but for this special occasion, we have, and it's their first time overseas. Technically, we've left Australia before, but we've never actually been anywhere because the last time we did an overseas trip, it was when COVID happened. So we actually got turned around and had to come back because Australia was closing its borders. So the kids are pretty stoked to be going somewhere new. And yeah, to be able to have these trips and stuff at such a young age, I'm so grateful, and we get to experience this as a family. So, thing to ponder today. Are you a birthday person? Like, you might be like, yeah, nah, flip of the calendar doesn't mean much. But if that's the case, were you always this way? Or, were you excited about birthdays as a kid? And when did it start to shift? Because I've always made a big deal of my birthday. Growing up, we didn't have a lot. So my mum and dad made a really big deal of birthdays, and I've just kept that tradition into adulthood. And I just think, something really special about it. It's It's your time to, acknowledge the year or years that have passed. Like this birthday for me, it's the start of a new decade. So there's lots of things to acknowledge. I'm living, actually, no, I'm living in the same state. I was going to say I'm living in a different state. I have moved states and come back in the last decade. And the decade before that, I was in another state again. So, how much can happen in 1 year, in 10 years is incredible. And also thinking, where will you be 1 year or 10 years from now? So I'll keep this one short and sweet today. Just want you to, take a moment, reflect on your birthday. Is it something that you're like, yes, let's go? Or it's something that you kind of let go by the wayside? And if it's something that you do want to celebrate a bit more, how can you? Because people don't know unless you ask them. Like, I'm very vocal. My birthday's coming. Here's where you can get things from me. These are the kind of things I'd like. And then I'm so appreciative when I receive them. But past me would have been like, oh, I never get anything. But I never told anyone it was my birthday, and I never asked. And, people won't know what you would desire from them if you don't ask. And there's a difference between asking and demanding. Like saying, hey, if you feel inspired, these are the kind of things I'd like, is an ask. But leaving around a magazine with do they still have magazines? Like, how would you do that in this modern day? Would you print something off and circle it, or would you leave a browser open? But I remember when I was younger, my mum used to like circle things in magazines and leave them around, and my dad never took a hint. There's nothing wrong with asking for what it is that you desire, and that's not demanding, it's not pushing, but it's also really clear and straightforward. Whereas if you don't ask, then people don't know. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fabulous birthday whenever it may be, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.